Oh, Wayfarer! Care to join an old pirate's crew for a quick voyage? I'm off to explore Graven Deep. It's a mysterious patch of the Abyssian Sea that no ship ever returns from. Jump aboard if you wish to help find out why. Ah, good. You have enough wisdom to ask about your captain. Some hear of adventure and climb aboard without question. Often they cause greater and greater trouble. The name's Julef. No need for formalities such as a captain's title. Some might say I used to be, but in my heart, I never ceased. I once cut through the waves of the Abyssian with vigor. However, some days back, I put that aside and joined the Mages Guild. The chance to sail into danger once more makes me quite joyful. Why sail into danger no one returns from? For the fun, of course. More so, I'm tracing the path of a legend from history, the Druid King. As he traveled to the Sisters Archipelago, he went through Graven Deep. I'd like to know what happened there. Out in the Abyssian lies a spot shrouded in mystery. Old pirates love to scare themselves by swapping tales about it. Any ships that enter those waters, they never come out. Some think a giant whale swallows them. Others say it's a pit to oblivion. I heard that story many and many times in my youth. I've no idea the truth of it, but I always deemed it wise to take the warning. One way or another, I suppose I'll find out. Pull yourself together, mate. We've exploring to do. Such luck. We've shipwrecked on an uncharted island. We might never be found. No time to bask in fortune's blessing. That storm that hit us, did you see how it sprung from this island? I may have crashed onto the answer I seek. I'm helping a friend research the ancient Druid King's voyage from High Rock to the Sisters. His ship's log begins midway across the Abyssian Sea, right where we now stand. I must learn why the book starts here, and how that storm rose to greet us. Mate, you mean how will we learn that? Landing on this island bound our fates. We'll scour this island for clues. Whatever raised that storm must be obvious. Keep whatever else you find as payment. Once satisfied, we can leave on this raft I made. Praise Tava's breath. She had one more adventure to offer me. So, see the cliffs at the island center? We'll split up to survey them. You take north, I'll head east. Keep watch for anything that could summon that storm. Or anything druidy. My friend, Druid Laurel, enjoys digging up ancient histories. These days, she's fascinated by someone called Druid King Kasserine. Long ago, he led his people to the Sisters Islands. Laurel gave me a logbook from his trip, but it's incomplete. Where the Druid King launched from when he led the Druids out of High Rock. She's tracing his path from Tamriel to Ifilon, but hit a wall. If I can find anything to advance her research, she'd appreciate it. I admit, I don't know much about this. A fair question. Before the Mages Guild, I sailed all across the Abyssian Sea. I dare claim that no one knows these waters like I do. Laurel wanted to trace the Druid King's voyage, and fortunately, this old pirate owed her a favor. Looks like you and I have found what's inside the infamous Graven Deep. Can't say that this small island lives up to the legend. The speed of that storm that hit us, though, that surely does. I'd wager we'll learn more once we climb those cliffs. Perhaps not so much a legend as a warning. Graven Deep is a blank spot on every pirate's map of the Abyssian. Don't dare enter it, they'll tell you, or you'll vanish from the sea, like the morning fog burned away by the sun. Perhaps, in a way, I've heard the warning of Graven Deep told by many and many since childhood. It became its own truth over time. And if I tried convincing a crew to come here, they'd keelhole me in an instant. It crashed upon us with a hunger, didn't it? I can't say it was the roughest storm I've endured, but it was most certainly the fastest. Look around, though. The beach debris didn't only come from us. This has happened many times before.
I'm gonna show off a little. You have to break away.
Come on then, you clacking beasts. Oh, wayfarer. Still alive? I've almost reached the top.
Old secrets left behind. Play with them if you wish.
Snap out of it, come on!
Poor mortal of weak mind. I can't repair that part. Impressive, but other secrets await. How long until one cuts you down?
By my father's head! Dwarven construction! I'll join you presently, after I handle some Hadalid bullies.
I was just getting started. To try to sell out.
I can feel salt in my veins once more. Let's open that hatch. After many years in the Mages Guild, I worried the thrill of fighting was behind me. But, oh friend, it certainly was not. I feel 20 years old again. I hear my blood pumping like the roar of waves. Feels fantastic. We didn't fight these crusty brutes for nothing. Next, we go into that hatch, search around for the storm's explanation, and hopefully find some information for Laurel. Mate, I believe our fun together has only begun. More and more curious. Swampier than I expected. Look here on the desk. Scattered papers. Strange. Not dwarven. Scout ahead if you will. I'll catch up. Old logbooks, manifests, documents, all scattered here. I can read them, so not dwarven. Many seem Breton, several high elf, but most are soaked and illegible. I'd wager that others who crashed here left these. But what happened to them? Aye, dwarves without a doubt. I'm no expert, but their buildings have a signature look. And like everything dwarven, this place seems abandoned. But why in the middle of the sea? What were they hiding here? The questions are many and much. I'd like to sift through these documents. Maybe some lost sailor found the secret to Graven Deep. And who knows? Perhaps information about the Druid King will float to the surface. A long bet, I know. But I feel in my bones that something's here. See if you can find any more documents, or any survivors. Scout ahead for possible danger as well. Those Hatterlids could have set up homes in here, too. I've heard stories of dwarven traps in places like this. Careful not to lose a limb. Not too much. I know they existed long before us, then vanished. But every child in Tamriel hears that story. Surely you've seen their remnants scattered all over the land. Perhaps when I return home, I can read more about them. On the sea, I rarely had use for dwarves, other than raiding a ship or two for, well, acquiring their artifacts from other traders. When I began studying magic, I focused more on defensive spells. Ancient research never appealed to me. I'd like to sift through these documents. Maybe some law.
fish enticed by bait. Please, keep amusing me. Do not feel bold too quickly. Hurry, mortal! An unforgiving punishment. The dwarves here had so many toys to play with. But here comes one now. Yes. What savagery in your big souls. The little fish avoids the hook for now.
We're the
A
best.
map that shows the way to the station's core. Ah, soggy bullocks. The door we want is blocked. Look here. The wall's breached. Let's see where it goes. Flooding wore away this tunnel. The sea always wins. I think I hear the station again. Excellent, another breach. We're back in. Go have fun with that behemoth while I regain our bearings. Fine work. It looked fun. Now, we go north. Deeper down we go. Get on the platform. Pull the lever when you're ready. Been a great while since I took a splash like that. Tava, bless me. Look at the sea floor. I joined my first pirate crew at such a young age that I can't remember anything before it. I spent most of my life on the water. I never saw it this way, though. I thought I knew the sea, but it holds more beauty than I ever imagined. When you sail the waters as long as I have, you see the wildest things. Creatures longer than ships slithering under the waves, a man entirely made of coral, fish that fly through the air. Using magic to summon storms is a basic application. If the pipes draw magicka in and funnel it downward, they must feed into something. Knowing the dwarves, it's likely a huge machine of some kind. The Mages Guild library contains many tales of that sort of thing. I suppose we'll know soon enough. Incredible. It's all so vibrant. How could I have known? Go on ahead, mate. I'll join you presently.
I want to see the light again. It's so dark.
We shouldn't be here.
We can't be lost. Not here.
Bring the lightning!
How could you? This is your fault.
You're dangerous, huh?
I should have taken charge. What a disaster. It never ends. Over and over and over again. your hands off my treasure!
You're swimming into danger once again, little fish. Foolish to think this so easy. I suggest a more cautious step. Good try, but fun to watch you deserve. Just that hurt? I no longer remember pain. Send one of my brainless ghouls to solve it for you. I want lesser creatures die from those devices. What a clever little fish. Just like a fish, to swim into my jaws.
I can't swim!
Let's get to the station center. Central core is right behind... blocked again. Come with me. I recently made a new spell. It's just for fun, but it could work here. Go through this portal, then walk to the central room. Don't concern yourself about air. I'll hold the portal, but this is unstable magic I'm wielding. Once outside, hurry to the central core. I'll follow along once you make it to the other side. Look for another portal like this one. When you sailed the waters as long as I had,
arrived at last. Kind of you to slip right into my open jaws. My sight will pierce your fragile soul. No sun can reach you in the deep. Swallows your light. Do not avert your eyes. Gaze upon true fear.
I'd say we found the undead source. Look, a body holding a logbook. By Tava's wings, this is it! Laurel will enjoy this. A member of the Druid King's crew wrote it. There's a description of a meeting between the Druid King and the Weird just before he left Glenumbra. They stopped to investigate this dwarven machine, but something turned... Seems the Lich you fought was a Druid. It tried to kill the whole crew. But enough grim tales. Fortune truly smiled on us today, mate. I found what I needed, and you had an adventure. Here, take some treasure I found. You earned it. The logbook describes this island as a dwarven machine. They wanted to control the weather. That explains how it can create storms. I'll send more of the Mages Guild here to shut it down. This looks like the end of Graven Deep. Me? I won't dare assume anything about dwarven machinery. Without the map, I'd have no clue how to find this core, or that there's even a core to find. This logbook suggests the dwarves experimented with weather control here. Weather like huge storms. That's worth exploring. We saw many undead in this station's halls. Perhaps the Lich wrecked ships to build an army, or consume souls of sailors. The ways of such creatures are dark and awful. I'll ask a guild colleague to look into it for me. An interesting bunch. They live in the high rock forests, worshipping trees. I've met a few in my day, and I'm on good terms with the Beldama Weiris. I'm not sure the exact difference between weirds and druids, but don't tell Druid Laurel I said that. That's a question for Laurel. The logbook's author seems surprised that they met, but may the sea take me if I know why. She'll have to tell me the significance of such a meeting when I deliver the book to her. Way ahead of you, mate. You saw the raft I built on the beach? I promise you, it's sturdy. I've crafted many such transports over the years. Saved my life on more than one occasion, too. This portal will return us there. Then, we float back home.